I stayed at the Hôtel Saint-Pétersbourg Opéra and Spa recently, and I am going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at Hôtel Saint-Pétersbourg Opéra and Spa, the check-in process was smooth and welcoming. The 24-hour reception desk was a lifesaver since we got in late, and the staff was incredibly friendly and helpful, even marking out nearby attractions on a map for us. They offered to store our luggage since we arrived early, which was super convenient and allowed us to start exploring Paris right away. Overall, it was a hassle-free start to our stay, setting a positive tone for the rest of our trip. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room I stayed in at Hôtel Saint-Pétersbourg Opéra and Spa was pretty cozy and had all the essentials, like a flat-screen TV and a minibar. The bathroom was clean and modern, with a nice shower that worked perfectly after a long day of exploring Paris. I appreciated the little touches, like the complimentary toiletries, which made my stay feel a bit more luxurious. Overall, it was a comfortable spot to unwind after a busy day. Location and surroundings. The location of Hôtel Saint-Pétersbourg Opéra and Spa is just perfect. I loved being just a short stroll away from the stunning Opéra Garnier and the bustling shops at Galeries Lafayette. Plus, with so many great restaurants and cafes around, I never had to go far to find a delicious meal or a cozy spot to relax. It really made exploring Paris a breeze. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I have to say that the breakfast at Hôtel Saint-Pétersbourg Opéra and Spa was a delightful way to start my day in Paris. Every morning, I enjoyed a buffet spread that had just enough variety to keep things interesting, from fresh pastries to classic omelets. I loved how I could either sit in the cozy breakfast room or enjoy my meal in the comfort of my own room. Definitely a plus. While I did notice that the selection could be a bit repetitive, the quality was solid, and the staff were super friendly, making the experience even better. Plus, being in such a vibrant area, I had plenty of options nearby for lunch and dinner if I wanted to venture out later. Overall, it was a tasty and convenient way to fuel up for a day of exploring. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a cozy Parisian dream. The moment I walked in, the charming decor and welcoming staff made me feel right at home. My room was clean, comfortable, and surprisingly quiet for such a central location. Perfect for a good night's sleep after a day of exploring the city. I loved being just a short stroll away from iconic spots like the Opéra Garnier and Galeries Lafayette, which made it super easy to dive into the Parisian vibe. Every morning started with a decent breakfast buffet. While it could have had a bit more variety, it definitely fueled my adventures. Plus, the little touches, like having macaroons waiting in my room, made my stay feel extra special. The atmosphere was both elegant and relaxed, and I really appreciated the attentive staff who were always ready to help with recommendations. Overall, this hotel was the perfect base for my Parisian escapade, and I can't wait to return. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Amazing location. Seriously, being just a short walk from the Opéra Garnier and other major sites made exploring Paris super easy and convenient. I loved being in the heart of the city. Friendly staff. The staff were incredibly helpful and welcoming, making me feel at home and providing excellent recommendations for local spots. Comfortable rooms. My room was clean and cozy with decent amenities. It was a great place to relax after a long day of sightseeing. Great breakfast. I enjoyed the breakfast spread every morning. It was a nice way to start the day, even if it could have had a bit more variety. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Room size. Honestly, the room felt a bit on the small side, especially for the price. I expected a little more space, but it was manageable for a short stay. My overall rating for this hotel would be 9. So, would I stay here again? Absolutely. The Hôtel Saint-Pétersbourg Opéra and Spa is perfectly located in the heart of Paris, making it super easy to explore all the iconic sites. The staff were friendly and helpful, and I love the cozy atmosphere of the hotel. If I ever find myself back in Paris, this place will definitely be my go-to spot. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.